This is Ramon. I want you to make sure that National Grid will pay for my funeral, please. Make sure that they will pay for my funeral, okay? I haven't been on my big machine for 2 nights without help, and I am very sick. Make sure that they pay for my funeral, National Grid, please. I have no help for nobody else. Thank you.
I was born in Puerto Rico, Ponce, Puerto Rico, and I come over here around 50-something years ago, and I work on a factory all over Rhode Island, and I raised 5 boys and a daughter, and oh my God, what a story. I want to see my grandchildren. I'm going to spend time with them. I can't go fishing too much anymore like I used to, but I go fishing with my grandchildren, and every time they catch a little fish, I'll be so happy, you know?
I think I've been here over 30 years. I've been working for the longest time, and time is becoming more harder and harder to survive, you know? I have 5 kids, a total of 5 kids. 3 are pretty much raised, but 1 stays with me, which is 24 years old son. And then I have the teenager, and of course, my dear 6-year-old.
Again, my name is Frederick Nathan Pokar. I live here with myself, my wife, Carrie. We've been together 16 years, 2 days ago, in fact. I've been on SSDI since 2006 now. You know, and while I feel I'm not a contributing member of society at this point, I do feel I was, and I hope to again. Hopefully if my surgery is a success, and I'm able to, apply my creative talents again. But for now, I'm just scraping by check to check, like everybody else, you know?
My name's Shane Ward. I live in Pawtucket, been here for 10 years. I live here with my mother. My mother came down with Alzheimer's about 2 weeks after she retired. She just went downhill quick. It's a fast, aggressive Alzheimer's.
And I went.
Yeah, you did. You did okay.
Just
right?
What?
It's hard taking care of someone with Alzheimer's. It's very hard. But it's family, and I made a promise to her that she wasn't going to go to a nursing home.
No, you didn't help to help
She
me.
asked me. She kind of knew she was going to get sick.
Well,
So I said, "Don't worry, Mom. You know, you're not going."
who goes going to let out of my life? Let us speak.
Okay.
Let us lead us speak.
Mom, it's okay. Shh. Okay.
This little machine helps me, breathe. Without this little machine, I have a hard time breathing. It's like a fish. You ever took a fish out of a bowl to go transfer it to another bowl? And if all of a sudden it slips and it falls, you gotta grab that fish real quick. And it's all sucked in because you don't put that fish in water and you don't have the water that it needs, or don't have this little bit of bubbles, it's gonna pretty much die.
And I never heard about it before, but then all of a sudden, this CAT scan said chronic emphysema. So that's probably another reason that I have these breathing issues, which are dependent upon electricity to function. So having been on CPAP has saved my life, I think.
Things happen. Expenses come up. You fall behind in a gas bill, your electric bill. It happens. You know, we're not bad people. It's just that we're just going through bad times. You know, it happens. You do what you gotta do. It's family. The time he shut it off, my mother was on a respiratory machine. The gentleman pulled up. I said, oh God, here we go. I said, okay. I said, look, I said, Bud, give me a few minutes. My mother's on a respiratory machine. I got to switch her over to the tanks. Get her switched over so, we shut it off. She's not going to go into shock or start seizures. Didn't say anything. I asked him again. I said, buddy, please don't shut it off yet. Give me a few minutes.
Yeah.
I changed my mother over to the tank. She's on a respiratory machine, okay? Didn't do it.
Oh,
It's okay.
boy.
It's alright. He shut us off when she was still on the machine. My mother started having the jerks. Started having a seizure. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I wanted to rip the guy's head off. I mean, I wanted a piece of him bad. Okay? Be honest with you. And I said, I gotta take care of my mom. I let it go, and I ran in, took care of her, got her a Klonopin, gave her a Klonopin, and I stopped it. But part of me wanted a piece of him. It's like, how dare you? You couldn't even wait 2 minutes to let me take her, set her up, and then you could do your thing? I mean, really?
And my life depends on electricity. And I asked him, why did you want to shut my electricity off? He said that it's my job and National Grid ordered me to shut it up. So it's my job to do it. I hate to do it, he said. He said he hates to do it. He said, I would like to do it because I know your life depends on it, but it's my job and I have to do it, so he did it. And I had to run to the hospital right away. I ended up in the hospital right away. He left. He shut the door, he left. I left too. I went to the hospital. They kept him in the hospital for about 15 days. And every day, they let me come back here, but then every day I had to go back running to the hospital for help. And then I went to Mendona to charge my little portable oxygen machine. I went to the laundromat to charge it up. I put a cable from the net door navel. I was giving it $10 a night for 2 months.
I think more than 3 months. More. Yeah. I had a kid that was running, more than 3 months. I was miserable. I ain't even gonna deny it, I was miserable. This one pretty much was in daycare at that time, and I would take her to daycare just to drop her off, for she can't be in the house in darkness. It was better for her to be in somewhere that she can be.
Serious, Mommy? I don't like daycare.
We know you don't like daycare.
They give me this termination notice and say, pay $2,000, we're going to shut you off, even with your medical protection. And I gave them $2,000. Then on June 20th, 2015, my wife woke me up and said that there's no power, and come to find out they had came like all cloak and dagger, like a thief in the night, and had disconnected the box and terminated my service with no notice after I had paid their ransom. And that's exactly what I'll call it. That's the only word that describes it, ransom.